The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring first, from the Gardens of Australia, Mop Guardian. Moppy kicking things off tonight. Oh, and it's for number one contender. I forgot to say that. Number one contender match. And her opponent, making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Minx Jinx. Bum, bum, bum. I keep knocking over my Reapers. I got my little Reapers here. Although you can't see any of the color on them because it's all blue and stuff. It's all cold colors. Mop Guardian versus Minx Jinx for the number one contendership for the WG Women's Championship. Mop going in hard with the double axe handle. Aggressive. Mop carrying over that aggressive streak from last week that we saw out of her. How much energy to level up? I'm keeping it at 50. Just because. Mop with a body slam and then a jumping elbow. Minx not able to find any offensive maneuvers so far in this match. Welp. Energy still pretty low. There's a headlock. Mop wrenching the head of Minx Jinx. Minx just getting worn down right now. Oh, there's a counter. Minx escaping the hold. Gets a kick to the gut and then a knee to the face. Minx finally finding an opportunity to shut down Mop's momentum. Dropping a neck breaker right there before stomping on her face. The kicks to the back. Taylor, did you see the new emotes? Did you see the new emotes? We got Gotham emotes. Hey, get off there. Yeah, I put the treats up there, but you can't have one right now. You already had a meat stick. Minx with the cover, one. Mop kicking out. I had to move Dora. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm going to need to fix the raid command. I had to move Dora to a different tier because I thought people would want Ruby over Dora. Oh, wow. The kip up from Minx, and then the low drop kick takes Mop off of her feet. If Minx can do damage to Mop's legs, that's going to take away the bunny hop. Coming up a little short on that double axe handle, but doesn't waste time. Scooping Mop up. There's the drop on the top rope. Hi, buddy. Minx dragging Mop to the center of the ring, going for a cover. One. Yeah, still one. Minx just found out she's a diabetic and anemic. She's a little tired. Oh my God, for reals? That is brutal. Is that all the doctor stuff you've had to been checking out lately? I mean, that sucks, but also, like, knowing the problem is better than not knowing the problem. So now you can actually do something about it. Snap suplex from Mop onto Minx right there. Yup and more. Damn. Uh-oh, Mop firing up with the double axe handles. Hits the shoulder in the corner, the rollback. There it is. Whoa! And the rush in and the bunny bump. Minx gets scooped up into the Michinoko driver. Mop with the pin. Only a 1 count. Minx kicking out, but Mop's going up top. Are we going to see a bunny hop here? Probably going for the bunny hop. And, oh, it does not connect. Mop did not connect with the bunny hop. She's going back up. Will she have time before Minx is back to her feet? No. It's not happening. Mop goes up for the missile drop kick, though. And has run out of steam. Minx rolls to the apron. Back in the ring she comes and throws the punch before going under the clothesline, and now a head scissor takedown. Here's a pin. 1, 2, 2 count on Mop Guardian. Minx hitting a bulldog. Gotham's just hanging out on the corner of my desk looking up to where I put the meat sticks on the bookshelf. Oh, the super kick connects. That's going to be a good night, Mop Guardian, too. Mop kicks out of the super kick after 2. I am shocked. Minx continues the aggression. That was a nasty, nasty super kick. Minx hitting the monkey flip. She has given no quarter here, just relentless assault. And that's the way it needs to be if she's going to earn herself a #1 contendership to get a one-on-one title shot, which has so far eluded her. Straight jacket hold is applied to Mop Guardian. Minx cinching it in. Draining the stamina as Mop strengthens her way up. Sure, struggles, but gets to her feet. Sends Minx off. Oh, Minx with a spinning heel kick. Drops Mop. Where's she taking her? Oh, she's going for a leverage pin, too. She tries to cheat to win. It does not work. The ref didn't see it, though. Is Minx a heel? I don't know if Minx is a heel. I forget. Because that's a heel move. Chicago style. Cheat to win. Mop's putting Minx up top. What are we doing here? Turning the legs out. Joining Minx up there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think Superplex is coming. There it is. Massive Superplex off the top turnbuckle. Mop taking a moment to gather herself as Minx gets her way back to her feet. Uh-oh, there's the hesitation, and Minx finds the opening. 1, 2, 2 count after that snapmare. Minx driving the knee into the back again, putting Mop into the straitjacket clutch. I don't know where Gotham went. Mop escaping the hold, though. Uh-oh, bunny ears. Bunny ears connects. That could be it for Minx. 1, 2. Here is your winner and #1 contender for the WG Women's Championship, Mop Guardian. Big ol' win for Moppy, who will be in championship contention next week. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the Street of Dreams, Rush Mountmore. Rush has his jacket on. He's ready to go. I hope he sent it to the cleaners. He got really sweaty last week. And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Blue Collar USA, Sledge. Sledge looks fired up as always. Will it be enough to take down Mountmore? Or does Rush have his number? Bell is rung. Sledge comes out with the jabs. Scooping up Rush, twisting him around and dropping him into that big body slam. Rush scoops up Sledge. Oh my God, he has him up for that suplex. That takes strength for a man of that size. Rush stops for just a moment and Sledge takes him and just hurls him as he does. Scooping Rush up yet again and tosses him overhead. Falling from that height is never a good feeling. The strength of 1,000 rats. Sledge throwing his entire body weight into Rush and drops the headbutt right after. He's rolling him over into another headbutt. And a third. You might say it's hammer time. Oh, Rush countering into the shoulder tackle. Sledge dance. Is that one of his animated emotes? Oh, Sledge just shoving him down. Rush scooped up and dropped face first onto the top turnbuckle. Sledge pulling him away and oof, just a free fall. Here's a pin. One. Only a 1 count. We have the Women's Battle Royal coming up next. So just a heads up to prepare for that. If you are here and have a wrestler to enter. there's the cutter. Rush rolling Sledge up into the hold. Sledge is struggling, but he does break away. The damage is done, though. Mountmore sending Sledge into the corner, follows in with the clothesline. I mean, you gotta imagine that even though Sledge has the clear power advantage, if Rush can make this match go longer, one would think Sledge is going to run out of steam before Mountmore does. So the longer this thing goes, the greater Rush's chances are at picking up the V or the W, whatever you want to use for the letter for that shortened version of victory or winning. What's up, Keeps? You haven't had a match yet, so no worries. Rush tossing Sledge over the top rope and goes to join him on the outside. Words. Oh, the clubbing low from Rush to the back of Sledge's head. Uh-oh, is Rush running out of steam? He just dropped to his knee for a moment there. We're at a 4 count. Uh-oh, Sledge scooping up Rush, tossing him. Oh! On the hard floor, we're at a 6. There we go. Sledge sends him back in at 7 and joins him in the ring. Takes a moment for himself before delivering a boot right to Rush. Oh, Sledge firing up with the clotheslines. He ducks under that one. Tosses Rush overhead. And then, oh, a spine buster. Where's he going? Where's he? I think sweet shin music is coming. Sweet shin music. Boop. Sledge scoops Rush up and tosses him across the ring. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here comes the pile driver. Ooh. That could be it for Mountmore. 1, 2. Here's your winner, Sledge. The big man pulls out the big win. Well done, Sledge. Keeper redeeming that challenge match against Fury. Oh boy. And anarchy has exploded. Charlotte trying to eliminate Janet. Bob on La Bandita. Susie on Double A. And KPS trying to toss out Roz. Double A fighting her way back in pretty quickly, as does Roz. Susie gets tossed into the corner as KPS tries to eliminate the Associate. The Associate will be in the championship match tonight against Kim Phoenix. Oh, a smack from Bob. Bob is just pounding on La Bandita. KPS rolling to the apron to get out of the fray, as Charlotte is still focused on Jackknife Janet. Double A with the kick to Bob and Susie, driving Roz to the mat. The associate holding on to the top rope. KPS forcing her over. Will it be enough to force her out of the ring? No, Double A fighting back very quickly. The Bandit whipping Bob into the corner. Charlotte tossing Jackknife Janet into the corner and walking away from that. Roz with the clothesline on Charlotte, and Charlotte is out of here. We are down to 7. Roz turning her attention to Bob. And Roz has eliminated Bob. Uh-oh. We are down to 6. Roz is on fire in this match. KPS sending the associate into the corner. Susie trying to get involved in something here. Janet scooping up the Bandit and tossing that body slam. HG, welcome on in. HG, the Dwayne is in the championship match tonight. I hope you're ready for that. Oh yes, the Dwayne will be challenging our brand new Wrestling Generation champion. It'll be his first defense tonight. Jen with a hard clothesline on KPS, who rolls to the apron. Roz attempting to get Double A out, but she stays in. Roz holding on. Janet trying to push her from the apron, but no. Now the Bandit's got Susie up top. Oh, there's a jawbreaker on Janet as Double A with a turnbuckle powerbomb on KPS. There is so much happening in such a small space. They're not spread out at all. They're just like in a little... This is like an 8th grade soccer game. It's like magnet ball. They have the entire ring and they're all in one cluster. Did I say 8th grade? I meant 8-year-old. Oh, a super kick from the associate to Roz. Sending Roz over the top rope and out of this match. We are down to 5. Janet with a pump handle. Gut buster on La Bandita. KPS is caught up on the ropes. Nobody going after her right now. She's being totally left alone. Janet, though, is coming out swinging. I would not want to be in her eye line right now. Double A setting Katie up on the rope. Oh, Janet sending Susie out of the match, and we are down to 4. Oh, 2 attacks on the associate at the same time. Katie with the suplex on La Bandita. Janet has the associate up. Hey, HG with the level up. Nice. Katie trying to eliminate the Bandit as the associate Continuing the assault on Jackknife Janet. Uh-oh, the Bandit is struggling up there. Oh, but fights back. We have seen people dumped off the top rope like that before once they're in that position. A German suplex delivered to Janet. La Bandita. Also a German suplex to Katie. Uh-oh, Double A's winding up. There's the clothesline to Janet. And we are down to 3. Bandit forced to the outside. Katie putting the boots to her. Looks like the Associate's going to help out. Will it be enough to eliminate La Bandita? No, there's the kick to Double A. The elbow to Katie. She gets back into the ring. Katie slamming La Bandita headfirst on the mat. Turns her back to the Associate, though, who's there for the back suplex. Lifting Katie up by the head and then dropping her down to the mat. Uh-oh, Katie's on the ropes. This could be the end of the match for her. If Double A puts her away here. There's the scoop up. Katie's holding on. Over the top she goes. She's on the apron. Oh, no. One hand. Oh, she's forced off the apron. Leaving it at La Bandita versus the Associate. If the Associate picks up a win here, that would be a good start to her momentum for her run all the way to the championship tonight, delivering a drop kick to the side of La Bandita's face. Oh, a spinning forearm. That corkscrew forearm maneuver from the Associate. Getting La Bandita back to her feet. There's the counter. European uppercut from the Bandit. She goes up and spins into that Hurricane Rana. And tosses the Associate out. Here's your winner of the Level Up Battle Royal, La Bandita. I think that might be the first Battle Royal win for La Bandita. That's a big deal, and she is severely underleveled. I think maybe only one level higher than Katie. So that's a big win for her. She needs that. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, he is the Demon of Georgetown, Captain Howdy. It's the scary Cap. It's a spooky. Bow, 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 bow. Cap unfortunately losing that #1 contenders match last week, which was his last chance before dropping to the bottom of the ladder. But who's down here with him? We're gonna find out in a moment. Two individuals you don't necessarily expect to be at the bottom, yet here they are. And his opponent making his way to the ring from the farmlands of Canada, the Spud. Cap. Well, guess I'll die. Friggin' cat jams. It's party time. Get your vibes. Any vibers in the chat? Any unique chatters? Because the Spud's here to uniquely chat with you. Vibe. All right, the bell is rung, and the Spud comes out swinging. Captain Howdy gets tossed into the corner, and there's the body splash. More of a body check. Uh-oh, the Spud's going up and over, and the leg drop on the Demon. Now wrenching the head and neck of Captain Howdy. But Cap with the knees to break the hold. Grabbing the Spud and just driving him face first to the mat. Good thing he's got those aviators on, or else he might get hurt. Cap taking his time, stalking his prey as he does. Just waiting until the Spud rises to his feet a little bit. Lets him have a grain of hope before clubbing him in the back yet again. Now driving his head to the mat over and over. Going for a cover. One count on the Spud. Sending him into the corner. Follows in with a clothesline. Spud feeling Captain Howdy the back. Feeding the back. Gotcha. There's the arm into a big suplex. Marry me, I'm single. That guy's holding up a sign that says, marry me, I'm single. I don't know who the sign is for. Cap just shooting some green mist into the air. Might be an intimidation tactic right there. I'm down. He doesn't seem like a bad-looking dude. One count on the Spud yet again. Cap taking a moment to celebrate his current standing in this match as the Spud is down and potentially out. Scooping him back up to his feet. Into the corner he goes. Ooh, clothesline to the back. Here's another pin. One count still. Cap having a hard time converting into that 2 count. Dragging the Spud across the ring. Where are we going? Looks like we're going for a ride. Little roll around. Disorient his opponent before grabbing the head. And a little twist at the end there. Captain Hottie with a commanding run right now. The Spud not being able to turn this around in his favor. As Howdy continues the assault. Head first in the corner. We're going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, all 10. And the Spud stumbles and takes a tumble. And before the Spud does one move and wins. One, two. There's the 2 at least. The Demon's wearing him down. Another clothesline in the corner. The guy who had the Marry Me sign is on his feet cheering for the Demon. Maybe it was for him. And yet again, Howdy using those intimidation tactics. Spraying the green mist into the air. Sending the Spud's beanied head into the mat over and over again. He's going to have a concussion. 1, 2, 2 count. The crowd is loving the way this match is going. There's a whip into the corner. Another clothesline. Cap is still getting fired up. 1, 2. Ooh, it's getting closer. That was 2 and then some. Howdy just punching away. It's been a while since we've seen anything out of the Spud. It looks like Howdy's going to go to drain some of his stamina. Oh, but the Spud quickly making his way to his feet. The elbows to the midsection. Oh, and Captain Howdy cuts him off right away. He's not letting him take the opportunity. There's a high-angle spine buster delivered right there. Uh-oh. What's the Demon looking for? Oh, here's the stalking of his opponent. We're going to see a series of headbutts. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no way this potato is not concussed. There's no way. I don't know how the Spud... I was going to say I don't know how he's standing, but he's not. But it looks like Howdy is looking for the mandible claw. Oh, there's the back elbow. Howdy counters right away, shuts the Spud down, but there's a whip. Sends the Demon to the outside. Spud taking a moment to celebrate for some reason. And Howdy finds the opportunity to shut him down yet again. 1, 2. Anytime the Spud gets any momentum whatsoever. Oh, it looked like he was going for something there. Boom! There's a bit of a punch, a flying punch, but the Demon stays in control. Again to the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know if the Spud can use the mashed potato tornado when he's the one being mashed right now. 2 count yet again on the Spud. Cap's got to hit him with something big and end this. He has done so much damage to the head of the Spud over the course of this match. 1, 2. Oh, he just rolled off of him there. That was not really an authoritative kick out. The third time Howdy spits the mist into the air. He's just putting the boots to him now. Going for another roll. He must have a finisher built up. I don't know why he's not using it. He attempted to go for it before. It wasn't countered. He just attempted to go for it before. Now disorienting the Spud like crazy. He's already borderline concussed, if not in the mild concussion area. And now he's just being twisted and twirled around. There's no way he even knows where he is right now. Oh, there's an arm drag. He couldn't have been playing possum. The Spud finally getting some offense, but Howdy's right there to cut him down. Yet again. Oh, the Spud has been busted open. But he reverses the whip into the corner. We can see the crimson mask coming down from inside the beanie. Uh-oh, the Spud doing a little dancey dance here. Oh. All of his body weight right into the corner. Where's he bringing him? Tosses him out of the ring. He's probably taking a little time to catch a breather. I don't know if that's dancing or if he's just stumbling to stay up on his feet. Oh, he goes for a spinning forearm, and the Demon shuts him down and hits a boot right to his face. Face first onto the hard floor. I don't know how the Demon didn't end this sooner. Feels like he's toying with him. Back to stalking and delivering deliberate blows. Oh, he goes for the kick and the Spud swats it away. Uh-oh, mashed potato tornado. Is the Spud gonna pull his usual crap? And will that put the Demon away? Here's the cover. 1, 2. 2. Captain Howdy kicks out of the mashed potato tornado, but the Spud is looking for something else. It might be a second one. Back up on the shoulders. Again, number 2. Another tornado. And another cover. 1, 2. Here is your winner, the Spud. Of course, the highlight reel was almost all Captain Howdy beating the piss out of the Spud, because that was pretty much the entire match. And And then as per usual, although I'm not going to put that one completely on the Spud somehow being able to pull out his finisher and just beat people like KPS does. Captain Howdy took a little too long before putting him away with something big. The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring first, from Washington, D.C., Charlotte. So yes, we have a tag team match here. Charlotte coming in first. Who is her partner? And her partner, making her way to the ring from Flagstaff, Arizona, Jackknife Janet. I love a tag match. I love a tag match. We don't have them enough, but we're starting to get numbers where we can do them on the more regular. Who will they face off against, though? And their opponents, making their way to the ring, Boblicious and Ruthless Roz, Bob O'Razzi. Bob and Roz finally teaming up after all these weeks. Even though Roz eliminated Bob from the Battle Royal earlier this evening. But Bob and Roz also declaring themselves the first official tag team in Wrestling Generation. There is the armbar on Charlotte as Bob is delivering all sorts of punishment. It's fitting. Dang right it is. Oh, Bob going for the punch and Charlotte jumping up into that takedown. Janet's #1 fan in the front row, though, while Janet is in the ring. I don't know if that's going to give her enough power to pull through this. The force that is Bob O'Razzi. Bob turning around on Charlotte. Sending Charlotte into the opposite corner. Here's the tag. Into the ropes, tripped up, and then the elbow to the back of Charlotte's back. Nice teamwork, but Charlotte with the tag to Janet. Oh, and Roz shuts her right down. Roz wrenching the arms and the spine on the ropes, sending Janet to the outside. Janet with the fake out, though, leaving Roz to celebrate. and then comes back in for the Samoan drop. Clubbing double axe handle to the back of Roz's head. Janet tagging back in Charlotte. Charlotte sends Roz into the corner. Hits the body splash. There's a chop. Charlotte continuing the assault. Boos from the crowd, which is surprising to me. Maybe they're glitching because normally they'd be booing Roz. Unless they're just booing because Roz is in the ring. Charlotte with a stomping on a Roz's hand. Oof. Roz rolls out of the way, the stomp. Sends Charlotte into the corner. Paparazzi very coordinated on these tag team maneuvers. It looks like they're repeating it just the other way around. The crowd not enjoying their performance. Got a lot of boos coming for Bob as well. Bob wrenching the leg. It looks like Janet's fan is looking up to her hero, trying to get her psyched up for the match. Charlotte sends Bob into the corner. Body splash takes her down. Janet's chomping at the bit to get in this match. Uh-oh, Charlotte. Ooh, that looked like a DDT of some sort. Like an arm-hooked DDT. Charlotte dragging Bob over to the corner. That's a wise tactic. Keeping her away from her partner and then tagging in the jackknife. Yeah, the crowd's still booing. I'm assuming it's just because Bob and Roz are in this match at all. Janet hitting the splash on Bob in the corner. Lots of heat on this match? Absolutely. Nothing but heat. So far, Charlotte and Janet doing a nice job of keeping Bob isolated on their half of the ring. But Bob goes for the arm wrench right there. Starting to take control. Looks like she's bringing Janet over to the corner. Might be a good opportunity to tag. It is. And they might be going for that same maneuver for a third time. They sure are. We're going to have to check their moveset later and make sure they have other options. I don't know if that's the only move in their tag team arsenal. It ain't broke. Oh, wait, it might be. It might be. Oh, Roz going for the kick. Janet with the counter. And then the belly to back. Janet with a splash in the corner. Taking down Roz again. They're doing their best to isolate her from her partner. If you can keep the action on your half of the ring, the advantage remains yours. Oh, we're going to see a tag team maneuver out of these two as well. There's the double whip. Oh, and the double takedown. Looked like flying forearms from both of them. Roz jumps for the tag to Bob, and Bob comes in swinging but misses Charlotte, who ducks the clothesline. Sends Bob into the corner, and then a splash. Roz looks like she rolled to the outside on the floor to catch her breath. So Bob's in a dangerous area right now. Bob sent off the ropes. Oh, Charlotte just watching Bob run by. And now Bob finds the opportunity to take control of Charlotte. She needs it after that hit. Oh, yeah. Now the crowd's really turning on Bob here. Oh, there's a toss across the ring. Nasty. Was that a glitch? Who knows? Who knows? Roz finally making her way up. Bob with the pin. 1 count on Charlotte. Those rope throws seem to glitch out. They do, yeah. Which is a shame because there's some cool moves that happen after like a rope throw. They're called rebound attacks. And we don't get to see them too often because most people just don't use them. Charlotte countering with the European uppercut. Janet trying to get the crowd behind him. But Bob turns it back around. Charlotte ducks the hand and delivers a kick. Oh, and a drop kick takes Bob down. Charlotte's going up to celebrate. Turning her back to Bob. Not a good idea. Huge German suplex. Off the top rope. Charlotte preemptively going up there. Not choosing the best time. Bob sends Charlotte into the corner. Runs in for the knee. And there's the tag to Roz. Charlotte does love to celebrate. Roz, oh, the squats. The squats to show the power, and then the slam following it. Charlotte might be in trouble. Here's a pin. 1, 2. Here are your winners, the team of Boblicious and Ruthless Roz, Bob O'Razzi. Ooh. The first tag team in Wrestling Generation makes their presence known. Bob O'Razzi picking up a big first tag team win. I'm sure it's not the last we'll see the two of them. The following challenge match is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, from Seattle, Washington, Zen. It's that time. Zen's done it before, twice. Can he do it again? Or will the big guy put him down, as he has so many in the past? And his opponent, making his way to the ring from parts unknown, The Dark Sun, Sirik. Man, oh man. Every time we don't know how things are going to go. Zen is ready, though. Let's see what Moody's in tonight. Scooping up Zen right into the toss. Belly to back suplex. And then taking him down. Oh, no, really? Already into the backbreakers and the toss. Is this going to be a 4-move match? It can't be. It can't be. Scoops him up. F5. Here is your winner, the Dark Sun, Sirik. Holy shit. No offensive moves. That was a 4-move match. Good Lord. The bell is rung and we have begun. Looks like Impact hit a spear on Guile right away as Howdy gets Avatar X on the top rope. Sledge and the Spud going at it as Mountmore attempts to eliminate Zen, and Guile has eliminated Impact already. With a clothesline, we are down to 7. That's what you get for spearing him right away. Guile's in a mood apparently too. Sledge sends Mountmore over the top, but he's holding on. Sledge is just clubbing everybody that's around him. Backbreaker on Rush as Guile tries to eliminate the Demon. Told you I'd put Rob Impact in the coffin. Yeah. Zen up top with the Spud. Trying to get him out. Zen fighting back. Zen's got to redeem himself a little bit here. Mountmore looked to be going for a cutter on Sledge. Sledge counters and sends him down. Avatar X with the backdrop. Or the back suplex on Sledge. Bridging suplex right there from the Spud. The Spud now going after Avatar X. Taking him down to the mat. While K. Guile and the Demon are still going back and forth here. The Spud tossing Avatar X. Oh, and then like a running elbow while he was down. The Spud sends Avatar X over. He's holding on. Zen with a drop kick to the Spud. Rush and with a clothesline to the back of Sledge. There's so much happening yet again. Avatar X focused on those helmet butts. Zen twisting Sledge into a neck breaker. The Spud with the Oh, the Spud with the clothesline eliminates Mountmore, and we are down to 6. Mountmore will not get those back-to-back Battle Royal wins like he'd hoped for. The Spud has Avatar X on the top rope. The Demon clubbing away at Sledge, but then turning his attention back to Kay Guile. Sends Avatar X into the corner. Sledge with a nasty right hand to Zen. Baron, what's up? Hey, Baron. Did you see what happened last week, Baron? Did you happen to see? Because it was a big deal for the Baron. Zen tossed into the top turnbuckle. Nope, was running from a hurricane. Oh no! The Spud with the clothesline on the Demon. He goes to the outside. We are down to 5. The Baron picked up his first Wrestling Generation Championship last week and is defending for the first time tonight. Yeah, he did. He beat, who'd he beat? Avatar X, I think. Yeah, he beat Avatar X for the championship. But he'll be in the main event tonight defending. The Spud with the clothesline to Avatar X, taking him out as well. We are down to 4. It is Zen and a trifecta of much larger men than he is. Oh, I'm going to salt that wound. I heard he ordered extra fireworks for this week. He's going to blow up the entire arena in celebration. Well, the unfortunate thing is I custom build most of the wrestlers' entrances, and then when it comes to when they have the championship, it kind of defaults to a little it defaults to one of the actual entrances. Like, I can't choose the pyrotechnics and everything. So I hate to say it, but I don't think the Baron's gonna have any pyros tonight. Sorry. He does have a special championship entrance, though, as most people do. I'm sure he'll milk it for all it's worth. Oh my God, Sledge lifts the Spud up and tosses him out. Zen lifts Kay Guile and body slams him. I did not think it would go that way. Zen showing some massive strength by body slamming Kay Guile to the outside. It is down to Zen and Sledge. Holy butts. Big punch from Sledge there to take Zen down. Zen turns it around on Sledge, starts delivering some right hands of his own. Zen is apparently in a mood after losing that match to Cyric. Sledge gets sent face first into the turnbuckle. Zen doing his best to lift him up. Not an easy thing to do. This is Sledge's favorite match, the Battle Royal, where he has an advantage over pretty much everybody else in the ring. Zen with the back elbow. Oh, a nasty clothesline. Zen showing all sorts of power in this match that he hasn't shown before. Looks like he's going for a kidney punch or something. Pulls Sledge away from the corner. The big man's taking a lot of hits in this match. Uh-oh, Sledge set up on the rope. Zen's preparing. There it is. Here is your winner of the Level Up Battle Royal, Zen. Nice win for Zen after that 4-move match loss to Cyric. That's the way to turn things around. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring first, from France, Susie Hide Girl. Focus on the mohawk, camera. Focus on the mohawk. Who's taking on Susie tonight? And her opponent making their way to the ring from Portland, Oregon, Tales from the Crypt. The scrappy one, Tails. I can't tell if Tails has been in a bit of a rut lately. I feel like that's been the case. But maybe things will turn around tonight. All right, here we go. The bell is rung. Tails starting off strong with a front slam on Susie. Goes for the kick. Susie rolling out of the way. Oh, Tails working Susie into the ropes. The ref is probably going to step in and break that up. Yep, you got 5 seconds. Keep it clean. There's the whip into the corner, a hard buckle. Tails is there for the underhook back suplex. Oh! Susie couldn't even get up to her feet before Tails put a boot across her face. So far, it looks like Tails is motivated to pull a win out here. There's the shoulder attack, the backflip into a second one. Usually we see the high angle backdrop after that, and there it is. Perfect positioning for that move. Tails working the corner. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Susie stumbles out of the corner. Face first on the mat. Tails maintaining control in the early part of this match. Drop kick to the lower back. Tails goes up, spins around into the Hurricane Rana. Here's a cover. One count before Susie kicks out. But Susie has yet to get any offense in this match. Tails dominating so far. Maintaining that headlock, Susie finally breaks out of it. Tails, though, cuts it down right away. And Susie rolls to the outside on the apron to compose herself. Uh-oh, she's in a dangerous position, though, and Tails takes full advantage with the flying shoulder, sending Susie to the outside. Into the barricade she goes. Tails. Oh, back first, driving Susie hard into the barricade. We're at a 5 count. 6. There's the whip back into the ring at the 7. Tails making their way in as well. Stomp to the face. Susie might have landed a punch so far, but oof, that's it. There's an arm drag counter. Oh, there we go. There's the knee from Susie. Looking around. Gonna put a stomp on the hand in a set of 3. Susie grabbing the arm. Oh, there's a rope break right there. Susie locked in that hold, but too close to the ropes. Series of punches and kicks come out of the brawler. Oh, Tails stepping out of the corner pretty quickly there, using their speed to get away, and then a German suplex. Control shifting back over to the high flyer, who hits a drop kick while Susie's sitting in the corner. Here's another pin. 1, 2, 2 count. Tails maintaining the pressure. Oh, a jawbreaker counter. Tails blocking the forearm, though. Sending Susie up over the top to the apron. And again, a punch. Takes her off the apron to the outside. Tails joining her out there. Oh, goes for the drop kick. Susie tosses it away and then gets back into the ring quickly. It's a smart thing to do. Oh, no, that's not a smart thing, though. Susie took a moment to rest, and Tails capitalized. Here's another cover. 1, 2. 2 count yet again. Tails is getting close. If there's a finishing maneuver building up in that arsenal of yours, now's a good time to pull it out. Susie going for the lift. Tails saying no. Oh, goes for a spinning forearm, but it's blocked. The kick is then also blocked. Tails with the dragon screw takedown. I don't think that's going to be enough to put her away, though. Only a 2. Yeah, you got to hit her with something, not just a counter. There's a drop kick to the back. Tails circling their opponent, looking for the best opportunity here, and this might be it. Oh, Taylor whiffed. Susie was getting back to her feet, and Taylor still went for the maneuver. Not the best idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the corner. Tails stumbles out. That whiff could be the beginning of the end for Tails. Tails slapping away the arms, and then a right to the gut. Oh boy, here we go. Finish. Boom. That's a tooth cracker. I don't think that's what the move is actually called, but feels like it. 1, 2. Here is your winner, Tails from the Crypt. Nice win for Tails. Gotham just woke up from his nap. The following triple threat match is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, from Seattle, Washington, Zen. Hey, we've seen this guy a few times tonight already. Would you spending all your time in the ring? Get out of here. Had enough of you. And his opponent, making his way to the ring from the good old US of A, K. Guile. It's my ring. It's my ring. Hey, buddy. Hi. You gonna come say hi? Salute. That's not the big salute, but he's making biscuits on his cat bed here. Here's the big one. And their opponent, making his way to the ring from the city of Bloodhaven, Rob Impact. You wanted it, Guile. You got it. Someone's not going to be too happy you eliminated from the Battle Royal as quickly as you did. Let me at him. Put up your dukes. I'm going to give you a shiner right in the right side of your face. Right? See how wise guy, yeah? I don't know if he's laying down to take another nap or what, but... You taking another nap, buddy? Or you just getting comfy? You gonna come say hi? Yeah, hello. Oh, hi. Don't be so cute. All right, here we go. Zen, Guile, and Impact. Zen and Impact start off right away. Guile watching on, taking his time, studying his opponents. Hasn't decided to interject himself just yet. Oh, Zen countering on Impact. Working the leg as he should. And then turning his attention to Guile. Zen is on fire tonight. Everything except for that Cyric match. Zen is on fire right now. Carrying the Battle Royal momentum in. Impact scooping him up. Impact hits the ropes. A slingshot off the ropes into a kick on Guile. What Cyric match. I think that was all a blip in our consciousness. Not sure if it actually happened or not. Impact rolls to the outside. Guile turns his attention to Zen. He's got him on the ropes. Off he goes. Leapfrog. Drop down. Drop down. He's going to hold on to the ropes again. Anytime they get thrown off the ropes, it feels like nobody ever capitalizes off of it. Oh, Impact from behind with the drop kick to the back of Guile's head. There's more a Cyric clip. Guile scooping Impact up. Puts the boots to him. Zen is also right there, but he turns his attention to Guile. There's the snapmare. Zen now grabs Impact into the Bulldog as Guile rolls to the outside. There's the leg sweep. Hey, buddy, I know you want to play. Play after, okay? He's laying on his Batman rug, just staring at me. I say his because it is his. You can't really see him now, but he's there. In a little loaf position, staring at me. like it's playtime and now. Ooh, Guile with a nasty clothesline sends Zen to the outside. Scooping up Impact into the backdrop. Now wrenching the head and neck. A jawbreaker on Guile. Against the ropes. Zen almost capitalized. Oh my God, Impact actually did something after whipping someone into the ropes. Hitting him with a drop kick. Turns his attention to Zen for a quick DDT that he kips right out of. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, before the 2, Guile breaks it up. Smart to do. Can't let your opponents get a pin here. Impact takes a moment to celebrate or fire up or whatever he was doing. And Guile saw the opportunity, sending him to the outside of the ring. Guile just staring at Zen here before focusing on the arm. Here's another cover. 1 count. Zen working out of the hold. There's a punch to the midsection. Impact's there waiting. Ooh! Drives Guile head first into the mat off that reverse Hurricane Rana. Zen with a big headbutt to Impact. There's an arm drag counter. Another DDT. Zen rolling to the outside. Guile dragged more towards the center of the ring. Impact continuing the kicks. Guile catches the leg and hits an elbow on it. Goes for the clothesline. Impact ducks under. Catches him into a DDT. Why does Impact have so many DDTs? Standing shooting star. He might be getting ready for the twist of fate, but no, he's going for a pin. 1. Zen breaking up the pin at the 1 count. Impact with a backbreaker on Zen. Uh-oh, he's going up. Zen, I think, is too far away for a Swanton bomb. This is probably not a good idea. Guile going for the cover, maybe. Oh, Impact coming up empty on the Swanton, as I kind of expected there. Now Zen hitting a DDT on Guile. Impact with a side effect on Zen. He's got both men down. Can he capitalize? It looks like he's going back up top for another attempt at the Swanton. It might take too long, though. Guile's going to get up from this. What's he looking for? Swanton connects on Zen. Quick cover. 1, 2, 2. No one breaks up the pin, but Zen kicks out of the Swanton bomb at 2. Guile goes for a cover now, though. Impact. Oh, wow, that was weird. Somehow missed the stomp and then, like, slid away. But the pin was still broken up. Impact firing up on Guile now. Ducks out of the corner. There's the kick. Impact just looking on right now. Guile posing. Oh, foot to the face. Guile rolls to the outside. Impact with another cover on Zen. That's probably not going to do it. You got to hit him with something else before you go for the pin. He's taunting away, but not actually going for anything while Guile's on the outside. He takes too long. Guile's going to be back in the ring. Zen sends the whip. Oh, they collide. Again, that happens sometimes too. They just kind of hit each other. Another side effect on Zen. Oh, standing shooting star connects. If Guile can send Impact out of the ring, he can capitalize on that move. Guile sent into the corner. Oh, turns it around on impact. Looks like he's setting him up on the top rope. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Zen slowly making his way to his feet as Guile heading up to the top rope. What's he doing here? Superplex incoming. Superplex connects. Guile goes for the enziguri, but Zen sidesteps it. Shin breaker. Guile rolls to the outside yet again. Zen going for the pin. Could capitalize on the superplex. Two count. Uh-oh. Zen setting up for it. Super kick. Hard enough to spin Impact around. 1, 2. Here is your winner, Zen. Zen having a mostly strong night tonight. We're not going to talk about that other thing. The following challenge match is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring first from Washington, D.C., Charlotte. Charlotte in the challenge match tonight. Will she fare better than Zen? We shall find out soon. Hope she brought some backup in that backpack. That's what the back-in backpack is for, right? Backup. And her opponent, the Amazonian Nightmare, Yuri. It can't be worse. Well, it could be 3 moves. If the match goes longer than 4 moves, Charlotte's already done better. Fury looks quite ready. We'll have to wait and see how this goes. Charlotte looking also ready. There's the bell. Fury comes out strong, scooping up Charlotte into the gut buster. That's 2 moves. 3. And laughing. Oh, Charlotte says no and actually gets some offense in. Oh, look at that chop. Chop number 2. Charlotte keeping Fury on the mat. Probably a smart thing to do. Especially if Charlotte plans on using her submission hold. Repeated stomps to Fury. Drop kick to the back. Fury, little test of strength there, lifts Charlotte up high and drops her down to the mat. Oh, that glitched a little bit. Didn't quite connect how it should have. Fury with the cover, only a 1 count, if that. Charlotte quickly back up to her feet. 2-hand choke throw. Fury dragging Charlotte somewhere. Looks like we're going for a ride. Round and round we go. Fury kind of working out the shoulder a little bit. Another ride? Looks like. Damn. Oh, are you kidding me? Yet again? Charlotte is not going to be able to stand up after this. Oh, 3 spins, and then the Dominator is right around the corner. Scooped up. Slam down. Dominator connects, but it might be in the ropes. Nope. 1, 2. Here is your winner, the Amazonian Nightmare, Fury. GG's keeper. The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making her way to the ring first, the Raccoon Queen, La Bandita. La Bandita picking up a huge win in the Level Up Battle Royal tonight. Will that momentum carry forward into the one-on-one contest? Let's see. And her opponent making her way to the ring from the Ocean of Stars, Katie Peters Slade. Has the Bandits' luck run out? Or will she conquer the Space Shark? There's the bell. These wrestlers, surprisingly, almost the same level, which is very interesting. Katie with a neck breaker on the Bandit. Katie remains as low as she could possibly be at level 36. La Bandita only at 37. Even though she earned another level tonight, she will be 38 next week. But for now, they are only a point separated. Katie unsuccessful in attempting to regain the championship last week against Kim Phoenix, which was kind of surprising because Katie doesn't lose a lot of one-on-one matches. There's the leg sweep to take the Bandit down. And up she goes. There's the Hurricane Rana. Getting Katie back to her feet quickly. An uppercut into the corner. There's the whip to the other side. Oh, the ref almost got caught by that one. But La Bandita with a flying forearm. Bandit goes for a kick. Katie sidestepping, though. Gets La Bandita up top, drops down. So we call an electric chair drop. Big suplex on the Bandit, who rolls to the apron, putting a little distance between the two of them, or at least the ropes. KPS with a big right hand, though, sending her to the outside, down to the floor. This is where you can do some real damage. Oh, the Bandit goes back first. There is no give on this floor. Those mats are very thin. And there is no give on the apron, where Katie just slammed her head into. Oh, into the steel post. Katie is brutal this match. Bandit with the counter. Oh, Katie sends her into the post again. We're at a 7 count. Throws her back in at 8. Here's a cover after being tossed into the post twice. Only a 1 count, surprisingly. Oh, there's a drop right there from KPS. Here's the cover. 1 count. Katie gets tossed into the ropes. There's the drop down, the leapfrog. Oh, an actual drop kick from La Bandita. And then a stomp to the midsection. Nice little combo there. She's got the arm as Katie is struggling to get out of this hold. You can see her kicking the legs, trying to change the leverage. She doesn't want to rotate away from it, though. You want to twist your body towards that. Acorn releasing the hold, slamming her arm into the mat, floating over for a neck breaker. Grabbing the arm. La Bandita wrenching the arm bar. Katie looking to get a hold of the ropes, but no, she wisely twists away from it and fights herself out of the hold. Stepping under, it's a head scissor, spin and takedown. Katie taking a moment to signal to the crowd. She's getting fired up. There's 2 clotheslines. Up for the leg lariat. Drags La Bandita to the center of the ring. Repositioning yet again. She might be looking for that handspring leg drop. There it is. That's usually followed by the Shark Slayer. She's setting up for it. Here it comes. Shark Slayer connects. That's going to be all she wrote. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Here is your winner, Katie Peters Slave. Yep, that match was pretty much textbook KPS. Textbook. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Australia, Avatar X. Only 7.7 thousand. That's surprising. Especially when you're a sub. Subs get channel points faster. That's what I thought too. Yeah, that's weird. Did you gamble some points away at some point? Because that would definitely do it. Not that I know of, okay. Avatar X taking a big hit recently. Had the belt not too long ago. Actually, I think it was last week he lost it to the Baron. Which is why this is a #1 contenders match. I forgot to say that as well. And his opponent making his way to the ring from Long Beach, California. He is the Spectacle, Max Havoc. So yes, this is a #1 contender match. Last week, Avatar X lost the Wrestling Generation Championship to the Baron. That puts him into the #1 contenders match against Max Havoc. If Avatar X loses this match, he goes to the bottom of the ladder and has to work his way back up. Havoc wants to pick up a win here anyway to put him into championship contention. And a win here would do that for him. That never gets old. Not to me. Here we go. The blue and gold on both of our competitors tonight. I might have to make some alternate attire for Havoc for times like this. Avatar X coming out strong with the chops. Sends Havoc into the opposite side of the ring. Goes for the crossbody, and Havoc tosses him away. Oh, and a nasty right hand. Avatar X making his way back up to his feet. Havoc hesitating right there. And there's the knee lift from Avatar X. Not enough to take Max down, though. Continuing the assault in the corner, delivering the right hands to the midsection and the head area. Flying forearm in the corner and into a bulldog. Nice combination. Avatar X starting to get fired up here already at the beginning of the match. There are, I know there are multipliers for channel points. So like if you make consecutive streams, you get a higher multiplier. So like if you're here tomorrow night, you'll earn more. You'll earn them faster tomorrow than you will tonight. But tomorrow's my only other planned stream for this week right now. I don't know if there will be any others until wrestling next week. Avatar X gets sent into the corner. Havoc with a clothesline to the back. Scoops him up into a textbook suplex. There's a chin lock. Wisely using the knee for leverage. Avatar X gets out of that pretty quickly, though. Havoc grabbing both the arms, sending him overhead. Not giving him a lot of time to turn this around. Wise thing to do. Turning him over into a pin. One count. Sends him into the corner. Another clothesline. And another pin. Already a 2 count, surprisingly. Havoc looked stunned that he kicked out of that. But we're still pretty early in the match. I'm actually surprised we're at the point where we're getting a 2 count already. Max seems to be working the midsection of his opponent in this match. Ooh, Avatar X wisely rolling out. Might have been enough to just shift the momentum. It seems to have been. Oh! Nasty head first driven maneuver. Avatar X getting fired up with the forearms. Hits the turnbuckle, running into Havoc. And then following up with that bulldog. Nice combination. There are the helmet butts. 2, 3. Sometimes he'll pick up a win on that. Sometimes he gets a little bit more. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Here is your winner and #1 contender for the Wrestling Generation Championship, Avatar X. There he is. Sometimes it's just the way it goes. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WG Women's Championship.
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of climb, they hear me roar. And now I see that I'm way better than before. I never needed you at all.
Making her way to the ring first, the challenger from Bentonville, Arkansas, the Associate. And her opponent, making her way to the ring from the city of Bloodhaven, she is the WG Women's Champion, Kim Phoenix. Should have started. Yep, there it is. Who will win the women's belt tonight? If you feel like wagering any of your channel points, any of your batarangs, the poll is open. You have 2 minutes in order to place your bets. 1.5K on one person already. And 1K on the other. Oh boy. This would be Phoenix's second title defense since winning the belt at Elimination Chamber. Last week, surprisingly with the upset over Katie Peters Slays. This time, defending against the Associate. There is your belt. And we are ready to go. There's the bell. The Associate coming out strong with that drop kick to the champ's face. And just watching her handiwork before another kick. Double A playing with the feet in this match, taking her time more than she normally does. Sends Kim over the top rope, a punch to send her down to the floor. And the Associate already celebrating that little victory. Goes to the outside of the ring where Kim's waiting for her. Oh, the flying forearm takes the challenger down. There's a chop. Price check on belts. Kim getting fired up outside the ring. We're at a 5 count already. There's a snap suplex on the Associate. 6 count. Oh, into the steel post. Kim's not messing around. 8 count. Double A whipped back into the ring. Kim follows in at 9. There's a backdrop from Double A. Kim sidesteps the kick and goes for the leg sweep, but Double A turned around too fast. Drop down, leapfrog, and another leapfrog. Again, those rope whips just really not useful. Oh, they both go for the kick at the same time, but it looks like the Associates is the one that connected. There's the snapmare, and she's grabbing the head. Continuing to wrench the head of the champion. Draining that stamina away, making it harder for her to get back into that fight. Phoenix with the elbows to the midsection. Scooping up the Associate. Where are we going? Brings her over to the rope. Dropped face first on the top rope. There's the whip. Oh, and a spear. Kim hits the spear and goes right into a cover. 1 count. Yes, Kim gets some of my moves from wrestling too. Spear is something that I used on the regular. Up and over. There's the kick to the back. Phoenix getting fired up. Here's another cover. 1, only a 1 count. She's got to do a lot more work to take the challenger out. We're spending a lot of time with these corner butts tonight. There's 10. Gets Double A back to her feet. Back into the corner. Oh, Phoenix goes for the drop kick, but Double A sidesteps. Sends Kim into the corner as well. Flying forearm. Here's the cover. 1 count. Both people got to put in a lot more work to end this one. Double A sidestepping the punch, hits the kick. Phoenix with a throw, just grabbing the head. Oh, that's not going to be enough. Still on a 1 count. You got to do a little more than just pin. You can do 1 move and go for it. Kim spins her around. There's the crucifix pin. 2. Quick little pinning maneuver right there. Almost snuck it. Snuck the victory with it. Double A going for that bomb. Ooh, nasty bridge bomb. Hits the elbow. That's one of Double A's finishing maneuvers. This could be it. 1, 2, 2. That was a finishing maneuver of the Associate. And Phoenix kicked out. She's going to have to go dig deep in the well and find something else, and she might have. There's 2 strong clotheslines. The third. Running into the corner. Oh, she goes for the splash. Phoenix sidesteps it. Sends the Associate into the corner. Uh-oh. Here comes the springboard elbow. And the cover. 2. Here is your winner, and still WG Women's Champion, Kim Phoenix. That is 2 title defenses in a row for Phoenix. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Wrestling Generation Championship. Making his way to the ring first, the challenger from Orlando, Florida, John the Dwayne Roxon. And his opponent, he is the Wrestling Generation Champion, the Baron. I think Baron's entrance was longer than the rest of the show. He can't have his pyros, so I had to give him something super showy. He is milking the crap out of being champion. I might change it for future shows, but his first match as champion ever, he needed to really milk it. The Baron in his first title defense. Look at that. And the Dwayne, if he's victorious, will have his first championship win. We're going to have a night of firsts regardless right here. Because if the Baron wins, it's his first ever championship defense. And if the Dwayne wins, it's his first ever championship win. It was so arrogant and goofy at the same time. Yeah. I mean, that's Baron's whole vibe, right? Baron coming out swinging on the Dwayne. Scoops him up into that bridging suplex. Hesitates for a moment. The Dwayne's right there for the dragon screw. Dwayne grabbing the head and wrenching the spine of the Baron. Baron, though, with the knees to break up the hold. Dwayne sends him over the top to the outside and hits a little flex for the crowd. He might be a little overconfident in this one, seeing as he's never actually won the championship before. But he's still getting his flex on. Oh, the Baron goes head first into the apron. That's not going to sound... It's not going to be great for him. Ooh, a DDT. A DDT on the unforgiving floor. Baron's taking a beating right now. We're at 6. Again in the apron. Keep in mind the championship cannot change hands on a countout. The Dwayne needs to get him back in. Wisely going for the pin right away. 1 count. The Baron's got a lot of fight left in him. If he can take being hit on the apron twice and a DDT on the floor, and it's still only a 1 count, he's brought everything tonight. We are going back to this well of working the buckles. And again, we hit a full 10 count. Dwayne is focused on the head. This time, Baron with the whip over the top. Uh-oh, where's he going? He's going. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The Baron grabs the head And DDTs the Dwayne directly on the apron. Devastating. Devastating. Baron continuing with both the right and left hands. There's a kick to the Dwayne. He's making his way up the apron. Or up the ramp. We're at a 5 count, and they're heading away from the ring. Oh, Baron rushing back. Yeah, that was savage. Uh-oh. Baron got caught showboating. His biggest downfall. There's the Samoan drop from Roxon. Roxon going over and over again for those elbow drops. Oh! And one of them has busted open King Crimson. The Dwayne just thought King Crimson needed his crown. Baron connects with the flatliner. Again, a little showboaty. But this time he actually gets it in. Although the Dwayne is right there to send him into the corner. Now to the other side. There's the clothesline. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 2 count. The Dwayne is chipping away at the champion. We are at a 2 count already. Roxon's been smart to focus on one part of the Baron's body, namely the head. That blood is a result of those early hits into the apron and that DDT on the floor. Baron slowly taking it back, though. Walking over to the Dwayne and a nice chop. Spins him around. He's got to be seeing through the blood at this point. A series of forearms to the back. Ooh, and a spinning forearm. Only connects a little bit, not as well as it could have. He was running out of the steam, though. The Dwayne with a big clothesline. Baron wisely rolling to the apron, puts the ropes between the two. Roxon, though, drives a shoulder into him, sending him to the outside. Stands dominant in the ring. He knows he can't win the match without having the Baron in there as well, though. So he heads to the outside to join him. There's a series of right hands. Sends him immediately back into the ring. Rolls him over into the pin. 1, 2. 2 count yet again on the champion. The crowd is going absolutely mad for this match. Roxon takes a moment to catch his breath. Drags the Baron over to the ropes, setting him up for something. A little bit of the hard way, whipping him toward the middle of the ring. He's got him up for maybe another Samoan drop. There it is. Uh-oh, what are we looking for here, Dwayne? Another cover. 1, 2. 2 yet again. The champion showing his fortitude. Repeatedly taking a lot of punishment from the Dwayne here. And yet still kicking out. He said, have a Samoa. Wow, HG. Big wow. Another cover. 1, 2. 2 yet again. The champion will not give in. We know how much the Baron likes to flash the money around, but the championship is something you just can't buy. So it might mean even more to him than all his vast riches put together. and he is not willing to give it up. Roxon wrenching the head, releases the hold. Scooping up the Baron into a spine buster. And another cover. 1, 2, 2. The champion continuing to kick out of everything that Roxon has to deliver. How much will be enough? Uh-oh. He might be looking for the Dwayne down. The Dwayne down. Connects. That could be it for the champ. Do we have a new champion? 1, 2. Here is your winner and new Wrestling Generation Champion, John the Dwayne Roxon.